Hello. Okay, so hi. It's been a while, and since I posted any videos, and so now I'm wanting to update on what my shaved head was. Clearly, not anymore. I know I said in my last video that I felt like really empowered with the hair and that I thought I could get used to it. That lasted all of 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie. By about 2 weeks in, I think I saw so many hair dye adverts and haircuts that I fell in love with, and that was it. It was my resolve broken within 10 seconds. Not to tell a lie or anything, but I still think having a shaved head is a great thing to do if you want to get rid of those insecurities about yourself, because it did it for me so much. I apologise, by the way, again for the video quality. I'm not professional at this, and I'm now currently recording on my laptop, and there's a big blue light shining all over the video. So apologise for that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, it was empowering, and I think it's great to do if you wanna just shook yourself of all these things that you're dealing with, like hair dye malfunctions and haircut malfunctions. I mean, I did do it because of a hair dressing a mess up in the first place, but there were many other reasons I wanted to try it, to get a feel for what it was like for people who do have no hair. I wanted to do it for my university project, to get an inner look even at what it's like to have your emotional or your physical security blanket taken away from you, which was in my case my hair. I mean, it wasn't that long in the first place. It was probably back to where it almost is now. But it was still something that every day I had to go out with a perfectly done fringe. Well, not perfect, but for me it was pretty good. Yeah, so it took away the emotional security blanket for me and the physical security blanket, and made me focus on other things about myself, like my skin on my face, the features of my face, what I dressed like, who I really was. Did I have to wear makeup? No, I didn't, but it did make me feel a little different if I didn't. I felt like I was very exposed, and that is the one thing I did have an issue with when I had my shaved head, was that it was very exposed. I felt like I had to do my makeup every day because it was the main thing that was there now. My face was just completely uncovered. I mean, now I know my hair doesn't cover anything, but it does do something. I don't know what it is. I'm not trying to be anything scientific about this, but it does change how things. Sorry, I'm balancing this on my feet, by the way, the video, because my feet are cold and my laptop is warm. Blankets are probably cheaper, but this is actually quite nice. Anyway, yeah, so reasons for getting my hair back. One, I missed my Pixie so much. I loved having my Pixie, and it's almost back now. I mean, this is a Pixie, but I like my fringe completely to my eyebrows. I have nothing wrong with my forehead or anything. I actually have quite a small forehead, to be honest. So it's not an insecurity thing. I just loved having my Alice Cullen kind of fringe. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I missed having a different colour hair. I mean, when my hair came through originally after having it shaved, it did look horrible because I'm naturally blonde. I don't even get that now with the eyebrows, had them tinted because I looked mental because I have blonde eyebrows and black hair. Yeah, so I really missed hair dye, and I just realised how that looked. So yeah, I really missed hair dye. I loved having black hair, I loved having pink hair, but the thing with the pink hair was it was going to take a lot of hair dye and a lot of times to actually keep it the way it was, because when I had it pink before, it was on damaged hair that had been bleached so many times that it just stayed pink, and it was so damaged it just took. but now I've grown it back from shaven, which is a good thing, just not if you want to have pink hair. My hair was fresh and it was strong, and it's stronger than it's been in a heck of a long time. It's just so much softer and everything, so that's a plus, but also a negative for if I was wanting to dye my hair pink again, which I did try, but it lasted for all of 2 days before washing out. And before any comments come up, I did buy a permanent hair dye and it still came out. So my hair is naturally strong, so that's great. But I wanted it pink, so not so great. Once I had it the pink colour, it just, like I said, came out in 2 days. So I decided to go back to my old favourite, which I knew worked and wasn't going to mess up my hair and get it back into that horrible condition. I went back with black, which I do like. It does make me pale, I know that, and I quite like it, to be honest. And I got that kind of really fair skin, black hair, Demi Moore thing going on, except without the beautiful, very beautiful face of Demi Moore. So yeah, I'm happy with it. So reasons: I miss my Pixie. 2, I miss the hair dyeing because I hate myself blonde. I look absolutely horrible blonde, and I don't feel confident, and I don't feel empowered. I don't feel like I can do anything and I look good with what I'm doing. With the black, I do feel very in control of myself, which is, it may sound hard, like weird and hard to understand if you don't get that kind of thing, but it really does take a toll, and I am all for finding everything you can to make yourself feel strong, powerful, to make you feel like you. So whatever you got to do to yourself to make that happen, you do. I mean, the amount of things I've gone through to actually get myself to where I want to be and to be happy with my physique, which is still not slim. My height, I'm going to be 5'2" forever. So there's no hiding that one. Just put a pair of heels on is the best I can do there. My hair is short, it's going to be for a while, which I'm happy with because I like my Pixie. But eventually, I do want to have long curls that I was best with when I was a kid. And yeah, that's going to take me cutting it, which is a strange thing. Cutting it and getting it grown, and cutting it and growing, and cutting it and growing in that cycle. I'm kind of amusing myself here. So yeah. And I tried so many things to get myself to feel the happiest with myself I can be. And yeah, it may seem vain, but you know what? Vanity is a thing we all have, and maybe different levels of it, but hey, if you're happy with who you are, can't really swear on here, but everybody else can. You be you, and that is an important thing to me. You be you, and that's something I've always tried to drill into my friends who have cried over simpler things that they haven't been accepted for. So yeah, and I'm not going to make this a big video about you be who you are. I know I've gone off on a bit of a rant, but yeah, it's just a big thing, and I feel me when I have my black hair, my Pixie, and it was great having the shaven head. It really was. It got me a whole new perspective on things. It made me try new things, bring myself out with my own like kind of little shadow, sort of my own little self. Made me try jewellery I've never tried before. I had these big hoops. I'll try and find a video or picture of that and upload it onto my channel. But yeah, they were big Jessie J hoops, because that's who I took the kind of inspiration from for the shaven head and the hoops idea to put them together. Sorry, it's so shaky. Sorry, every time I move I'm shaking this thing. Sorry. There you go. So British, apologise for everything. Yeah, so it did make me think of so many things. Makeup, and I'm quite vain, so yeah, I do talk about makeup and skincare and things quite a lot. Not that I'm anyone to tell anybody anyway. haven't got the most miraculous skin, I haven't got the best hair, I haven't got the best anything. But I'm happy with who I am. And I've only just noticed I've not put mascara on for this video. Oh well. Horse impression. So yeah. I wanted to grow my hair back after 2 weeks. It was great for the first 2 weeks. I felt really, really strong, and it made me think about how people really look at you. And you know what? I got so many comments, good and bad. So many people said I suited it, and then others laughed and sniggered and made horrible comments. And those people can just, yeah. But it made me realise another thing, that was who my friends really are. Because my friends supported me. They may not have liked it, they may have liked me better with the hair, but that's not why I grew it back. I grew it back for me, because I missed having a certain style, certain look. And I just missed hair colour. That's the honest truth of it. I've done my hair so many times since I was like 10. 10, now it's quite early, but might not be early now, with how a lot of children are now getting their hair dyed and everything. But when I was 10 years old, that was a weird thing. But at 10 years old, I was a goth. I had the long hair, the black lipstick, the eyeshadow, the heavy gothic thing. It's kind of a family thing. Parents were very much rockers and everything in that case. So yeah. Before I stray off again on another topic, I'm going to wrap this up now. And yeah, if you want to make a change on yourself, you shouldn't feel like you need to stick to that change. Or you shouldn't feel like you shouldn't change yourself. For yourself, what you want only. You shouldn't have to like explain your choices. And I got that when I did start growing my hair back. People were saying, oh, you didn't really stick to that very long, or so much for power. And I was like, well, isn't that up to me? Isn't it up to me to choose how I feel most comfortable? And then other people were more like, yay, thank God she's growing the hair back. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it for the reason that society doesn't want you to have a shaven head, because people are getting a heck of a lot more accepting with people who want to have a shaven head, especially now. Every other day now, I'm seeing people who had taken to the razor to the head, to shaving the head. And recently, actually, my mum did, which is a surprise, to be honest. I didn't think she would, but that is actually my fault for giving her a bad haircut. I'm not going to go into why, because I'll probably rant, which I'm not going to do. Normally I give her good haircuts, but on this occasion, she moved. And so we had to go right over and do it all. There was no saving it. That was a right down the middle job. But yeah, so she now has taken on the big hoops and shaved head. And to be honest with you, I don't think she's ever looked so beautiful. I think she looks so empowered, so beautiful, and she has her head held high. And that's all I can hope for anyone. Especially my mother. I find it such a great thing. So yeah, you do what's best for you. You want to have a shaved head? You don't want to have a shaved head. Do whatever. Because I did the same. I shaved my head. I liked it. And then I grew it back because, you know what? People change. And that's definitely what I want to wrap this up with. After 4 minutes of saying I'm going to wrap this up, I'm going to wrap it up now. And on my next one, I am actually going to go into the story of my breast reduction, which I had 3 years ago, and I'm going to upload all the videos from that. I'm going to have to edit a few things, because I know you can't mention names and things, and I didn't know this when I was younger. So I'm going to put them together, and soon put them onto my channel. And I can share my journey of that with you guys. And once again, I will be saying there is definitely no makeup done and no hair done. And I can show you as well in those videos how often I change my hair colour and my style. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up today with that, and have a great day. Have a great time. Thank you.